Hey, all you cool cats, and hey, all you sassy Seeger students. How's it going out there? Just letting you know that every Monday, your Seeger staff is coming to you with a question of the day. And this time, for once, you don't have to answer, we will. Today's question of the day is, what is something we miss about you? What is something we miss about our Seeger students? Now, bear with us. We all are still desperately trying to find the best lighting in our house, how to mute and unmute ourselves, and how to find the coolest background on Zoom. But we just wanted to reach out and say hello, to tell you we miss you, to say there's nothing that makes up for being face-to-face with you all, but in lieu, this is the best we got. So we miss you, can't wait to start to Zoom with you, and to just reconnect. Happy Monday. What's something specific that you miss about our students? So I know, Mr. Beckett, if you go ahead and just say yours again.
Sure. The one thing I miss about the students is being able to celebrate with my seniors, all the accomplishments that, you know, I'm so very proud of. I know that their families are proud of, their classmates are proud of. I'm going to miss celebrating that with them.
I'm going to miss having them making messes and just being creative in my room. And also, I miss some of my homeroom kids. Like, we had a lot of really good time together. CH.
I miss hallway high fives and checking in on their lives. And I really miss being loud in the hallway with them. I miss it! Miss it a lot!
Miss Kronk. Miss Kronk, you gotta unmute.
I better unmute. I miss checking in every Friday with them. I'd ask everybody have any good news or bad news, and then we talk about the good news or bad news we have coming up. And I just miss checking in with them, seeing how everything's going, talking to them.
Mr. Green.
I miss kids getting excited about like learning how food goes together, or learning something new, or developing some new skill, and then them being able to take that back, and like kids coming back and saying, hey, I did this at home, or I tried this at home. So I'm excited about trying to get some of that going.
Miss Crowder, also, thanks for my background, Miss Crowder.
Yeah, no problem. I see two of you are using my drone footage as background, so that's really cool. I miss kind of just like picking on and getting picked on by my precision ag students and shooting the bull with them every day.
Mr. Cotton.
I miss just the daily interactions, the good, the bad, the ugly, the jokes, the high fives. I miss all that, the daily interaction in the halls.
Mr. Cottons.
I'm going to go off Mr. Cotton's. Definitely the daily interactions and the conversations in the classroom. That's what I miss the most. Definitely.
Mr. McMahon.
That.
Oh, sorry.
I miss my kids making fun of my handwriting, especially my 4s and 9s. That was my favorite. Yeah, and the legendary tangents we go on. That's the two.
Miss St. John.
I really just miss seeing my kids. I didn't know how much I just needed to see them in my life, and I really miss them just coming into my room and plopping down in my beanbag chair, just relaxing.
Mrs. Beckett.
I really miss the question of the day and just learning new things about my students that is unexpected, and just having a minute to laugh together.
Mr. Turner.
I miss meeting them at the door and working with them one-on-one, and I miss Brock Gosser wishing me a happy birthday every day. I think I'm up to 130, so I think I always wished him a happy birthday back. We did contact by email, and he wished me a happy birthday, wished him a happy birthday back.
Mrs. Laney.
I just miss their sense of humor, making me laugh every day, hearing their conversations about how their day's gone and their different classes and what happened before school, at lunch.
Mr. King. Oh, sorry.
I take it that's me. Hey, I miss everybody in the hallway, fist bumps, picking out a song that actually relates to the subject matter at hand and making sure that I get maybe the corniest and wackiest song I possibly can in middle class. So I hope everybody's having a great time, and we'll see you all later.
Mr. Moore.
Yeah, I miss the hallway interactions in between classes with students outside of the classroom. And then I also miss our favorite Fridays that we do every Friday in 7th grade science.
Mr. Collins, JC.
I miss my good mornings from my first hour class. It was always exciting. They tried to hide a couple of them and get me every day, and just all the interactions with the kids. Like Mr. Cotton said, the good, the bad, but just all the interactions and getting to talk to them and see them and hear what's going on in their lives.
Mr. Nickel.
All right. Yeah, definitely saying a lot of, similar ones, but I miss being around my FFA kids. Right now we'd be getting ready for like district contest and one of the bigger events that we've been kind of prepping for all year. So that's definitely what I'm missing the most right now.
Mr. Stuckey.
There we go. Unmuted?
Yep.
All right. So obviously I miss my track runners, my cross runners, but I miss my students to stay after class just to talk about random things. Stuff dealing with science or just stuff dealing with their life. So
Mrs. Campbell.
I think I just miss them, period. Everything that everybody's already said, and I'm sure all the National Honor Society kids are happy that they don't have to sell candy now, so that's off. But just crazy things they say are just, I didn't realize I would miss so much.
Awesome.
Mr. Comer, is that what you said?
Mr. Comer.
Yeah, I miss picking on the kids in the hallway, every day. I'm out there and trying to do something to get their attention. And really, it's just a way to show them I care about them. I think they get that now. But in the classroom, the crazy things that they do and say, and just it's hard to pick out one thing. But there's always some special kids in each class that get your attention. Sometimes a negative, sometimes a positive, but just the interaction, and with all of you as well.
Mr. Broadwater.
I miss all the laughing and silliness every day, and I miss my AP kids because they're so excited every day to come to class.
Zener.
Hello. I miss the aha moments, especially with chemistry and doing labs, and which I won't get to do my labs, but and kids coming in to their everyday lives, checking in too. So I miss that.
Mrs. Nagel.
I miss our question of the day for attendance. We were all starting to get really, really close and loosen up and be really comfortable with each other. So I miss those one-on-one student interactions and everybody laughing as a group.
Mr. Baker.
I miss Bad Joke Friday specifically. We always post a really terrible joke. And then just the inside jokes that we have with all the kids and everything else everybody else has said.
Mrs. Holland.
I never have silence in my life. I feel like it's just loud all the time. And then I walked through the halls this morning and it was silence. And I mean, it wasn't like, oh, silence. It was a deafening them. They should be here. They should be loud. They should make me tired. And I don't have that. So I miss them.
Mrs. Byer.
Besides everything you guys have said, planning for the seniors, this is our busy time, and that's just kind of up in the air. So I'm going to miss that. But my kids, just seeing them every day, their faces, wishing them happy birthday. I write their birthdays on the board every day. So that's something that, yeah.
Mrs. Hunter.
Oh my gosh, exactly what you guys have said. I miss their spontaneous jokes and the funny things that we misspeak in the classroom and we just crack up and then they become inside jokes for the rest of the year, and all of their faces. And I even miss my senioritis seniors who like to come in every day and complain about having to do work, and just really miss all of them.
Mrs. Baker.
I miss the energy in the hallway, and I'm also gonna miss getting to see them all in their prom dresses when they get all fancied up.
KP.
I definitely miss the role question. That's one of my favorite things. And even the kids that every day say, I don't know, I miss the opportunity to try to get them to open up. I also, one of my favorite things about being a high school teacher is really that end of the senior year with the seniors, they get a little bit reflective and they start talking about the things that they remember and the things that they appreciate. It seems like 2/3 of their senior year they spend, really looking at the next stage. And then like the last little bit after spring break, they just get super reflective. And I'm going to miss being a part of that.
Mr. Foxworthy.
Yeah, I just miss seeing all the kids every day and talking to them about outside of class stuff. So how practice went, how their 4-H projects are coming along, just all the outside of class stuff.
Mrs. Bell.
I'm going to miss just seeing their smiling faces and coming in saying hi to me and getting a piece of candy.
Mr. Rumler.
I miss seeing all their faces, especially when they come in the pack. And then all the kids bugging the crap out of me every day when they ask me what we're going to do for the day.
Miss Scott.
The sheer noise of it all and having kids constantly in the office 24/7 and constantly someone's playing, someone's talking, someone's yelling down the hallway that they just saw someone else. It's really quiet.
Miss Eberly.
I think I'm just going to miss laughing about the small things.
Mr. Davis.
I'm missing practices. We're supposed to be starting spring sports, and everybody's excited for them. Missing seeing kids work.
Miss Such.
I miss being in the hallway in the mornings telling everybody good morning. I get to see a lot of my high school kids that I had last year that I don't have this year. And I had a lot of kids that are seniors this year, and they still tell me their stories and things. And I'm really missing them a lot, knowing I'm not going to see them next year.
Mrs. McBride.
I miss our This Day in History questions and being able to maybe tell them something about history that I don't get to cover in my standards. And I also miss hearing First Hour ruin the pledge every day.
Miss Williams?
I'm going to miss the interesting stories I get to hear from the junior high kids, especially the ones that get complicated enough that I have to create diagrams to keep track of all the names and all of the who said what to who. So I'm definitely going to miss trying to keep track of all that.
Mrs. Rhodes.
I miss checking in with my students and sharing the excitement in their accomplishments and processing through the negative things they have going on.
Mrs. Smiley.
Guten Morgen. Buenos dias. I miss training my brain to remember which student should know which language as I go throughout the hallway talking to everyone and guessing on the younger ones that I don't know yet. I choose a language for them.
Mr. Morgan.
I miss interacting with kids every day, just joking around, and then them bugging me for our daily brain teaser. If I forget, they make sure to let me know before class is over. So I really miss that.
Mrs. Fink, are you there?
Yes.
Awesome.
I miss my readers and the daily routine, and I've known a lot of these kids since they started kindergarten, so I'm amazed every time I look at them as seniors how they've matured.
Oh, Brooke and Bridget, you guys are here. What did you guys miss?
I just miss being able to see the kids. We were supposed to finish the Anne Frank play when we got back from break, and that's not going to happen now. So I'm going to really miss them and being able to finish that up with them.
Yeah, I miss just seeing their faces in my room every day, and just celebrating any kind of accomplishment with them.
We'll start with you, Laura.
Okay, great. I miss greeting my kids at the door at the start of class. I feel like, that's when you just get the bits of information on what's going on with them and how they're doing. So I miss that.
Very good. Mrs. Andrews or anybody else that I missed?
Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Kim's here too.
We're trying to figure it out. We're just so cool like that. We're not going to show you our faces right now, though. Okay.
Okay. What's something that you guys miss? But you're there, so.
Just everything. I don't know.
Hi, Laura.
Sweetie. Anybody else want to chime in? Remember, guys, you're not the only ones going crazy. Try to do something productive. Go outside. Take a break from social media and the news. We got this, guys.